Hey everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today I'm going to be opening up this bag of silver coins. I bought it off of weight, and I haven't looked at what's inside yet, though on the outside it looks like there's some sort of cool toned South African coin, and then actually maybe there's a non-silver Cuban coin in there, so now I have to do some investigating and make sure this thing isn't like half silver and half, clad that look silver coins. But anyways, let's go through this box. Or not box, it's a bag, but I'll show each coin individually on screen, and I'm hoping that there's some really good finds in the mix. So time to get into it. And I'm going to start off this video. We're going to see what the total weight is. So troy ounces, about 10 troy ounces of these world silver coins. I already see some 10% silver, so curious what will be the full result here, but I guess we can just get started. I'm going to zoom in a bit more here, and then we'll start with this 83.5% 1954 Venezuelan bolivar. They obviously had some real issues with the hyperinflation, but this is a nice reminder of what their currency used to be. And then right after that, we've got this Cuban 1948 20 centavos. Really excited about this coin, the Cuban coins. I really like, and a lot of my viewers also enjoy. This coin right here is from 1930. I don't exactly recognize the type, but it doesn't look silver to me. I'm going to put that to the side. And then this one is going to be a 1943, and that G I forget. Oh yeah, KG is George Kruger Gray, the prominent engraver. Minted in Australia, 92.5% sterling silver. Very, very nice. Now this 1931 or so 50 centavos is also going to be a clad coin from Portugal. But after that, it looks like we've got 1942. That's a really cool New Zealand design. I like that tribal instruments and music. And then here we've got a 1943 as well. That one has a D mint mark right there, though. That means it was produced in the Denver Mint in Australia, for Australia in Colorado, because we helped, as the United States, a lot of our allies during that time to produce their coins for them. El Salvador, 25 centavos, 1953. Pretty sure that that's silver if I remember correctly. And then this is that South African coin that was sort of shining through. It's got a few imperfections, more than I had thought, but it also has a really cool rainbow appearance and a lot of reflectivity. So it's a 1 rand coin, and it's crazy that that's 1 rand because they've been hit with a lot of currency weakness, and so now a rand is basically, it's not worthless, but it's pretty close to it. So after that, what does this say? It looks like something 96, and it may be 1896. What do you guys think? Because I think I can make out a 1896, or maybe 1806. I'm not sure. Okay, actually, that's probably 1806 because this is a Spanish 2 real coin. And can we see the mint mark? I'm not sure that I can make it out, but I believe that that's an 1806. Wonder if I could get what I could get for it, or maybe it's 1796. But tell me what you think. I'm seeing 6, 0, 8, and 1. Super, super cool era of history. And then after that, we've got some decent looking but not uncirculated 10% centavos, 1959, 1962. Very nice. This Venezuelan glue affixed to it, 1960, 1 real. This one has a hole in it, but it looks really nice and old. 4 Skilling Rigsmont, and 1851, or is that 4? Let me zoom in a little bit even more. Probably 1854 from Frederick the 7th, again, in Denmark, I believe this would be. Super, super fun. There's a lot of interesting coinage from that part of the world. As is from Asia Minor, 1947 Turkish 1 lira. Don't remember the silver content there. And then a 61 Ram shilling from Australia, 50% silver. This is an interesting, I believe, Liberty Cap, 25 centavos from Jose Marti's 100th anniversary. I think he was a poet. I always forget the exact details. This one's been cleaned up a little bit and has some scratches, but also has some flashy luster to it. So very excited about that. We've also got this 1 lira coin here from, well, obviously Turkey, but I can't remember if this is a silver item or not. Let's see around the edge. Take a look at the date here. What does that even say? It's just some ridges, it looks like. And that says TC. maybe 2 Turkey, yeah, Kumarieti, 1 lira. It says something there about 1960, but I'm going to have to look at that a little bit closer, figure out what's going on there after this video is over, because I won't have it during, don't have my computer handy. This also looks like some sort of a Spanish coin from a very long time ago, but it's a little bit unclear the specific date. Possibly 17. I want to say that looks like a 5, because they sort of have these weird 5s that they put on their coins. 1750 something, like 1 real. It's hold though, unfortunately. And this Venezuelan coin is nice and shiny from 1946. There's the one that I saw, 1920 Cuban coin that is not silver, but then this is more and potentially older, 1903 Venezuelan coin, a Colombian 1938, and then a clad 1954 Greek 50 lepta. This one's silver from Greece though, 1960. I want to say it's King Paul, but I could be off. 20 drachma, or drachma. I don't know if they just don't pronounce the AI, but that's how they spell it. And then here is this nicely toned 1941 Colombian 10 centavo. So that one's pretty significant. Here we've got some beautiful Philippines silver coins, and let's see, 1944D and 44. Is that also a Denver Mint coin? Yep, both from Denver. So nice, again, having that connection early on. And then a very fun Uruguayan 10 peso coin. So if that's silver, which I believe it is, it's a nice commemorative that I've never seen in the past. El Gaucho Héroe Nacional. Then I'll just grab a bunch here. Oops, hopefully I didn't put a fingerprint onto this Greek 20 drachma, 1960. Wonderful coin. And then here is a Santos Dumont 5000 race. Very nice. 1936 from Brazil. Here we've got a 1937 New Zealand sixpence. We've got a 1945D Philippines 20 centavos. Got a 1934 shilling from New Zealand. And then let's see, Panamanian Balboa 1962. There's a Curacao, which is in the South Atlantic, the Caribbean Sea, from the Netherlands, and a very interesting 1915 Russian 10 kopecks that probably was ex-jewelry. I assume that that's how those like little metal things got on there. But a nice new country. Kingdom of Jordan 20 fils is clad, but we've also then got this older Dutch East Indies probably. Yep, Netherlands Indies quarter golden 1921, and a fun sixpence from New Zealand. I believe they're 50% silver, but I really like the portraits that they put on some of those. And maybe this is the other part of that piece of jewelry. It's a 15 kopecks from 1914 in Russia, and then a 1908 15 kopecks as well. So before the downfall of really what was the Russian Empire, we've got right here an Austrian 1926 shilling with an old tone look to it, and then a hold. This looks like also probably Spanish colonial. I'm reading that one a bit clearer though. 1803 looks like a 2 reals based off of the size of it to me. And again, that's for somebody who's really looking for a budget on their coin. But hey, it's still very valid in my opinion. 1944D Philippines again. A 1943D sixpence with the emu and kangaroo from Australia, which is great. This coin I've been eyeing. It's in really distressed condition. It looks like maybe some type of a Mexican coin. 1926 10 centavos, very clear on the other side what that item is. And then coming up here, we've got an 18... Okay, couldn't see what it is, but the On qui soit mal y pense. And this portrait of, I believe, King George IV places this coin in the late 1810s, most likely. Then we've got a Panamanian 1904 10 centesimo, or 5 centesimos, but 90% silver is awesome. Then we have a 1867 10 kopecks from Russia, a 1959 50 lepta, 1937 20 centavos, a 1953 South African item, 3 pence, so a little bit of a different design, which is fun. 1883 Spanish peseta. Those actually carry a decent premium on them often. And then we've got more, let's see, world silver here. I dropped what looks like a Philippine, some of the U.S. Philippines items. I've also, though, Picked up, ooh, that's an older Austrian 20 Kreuzer, 1870, Austro-Hungarian Empire. And Frank, I believe that means that's an Austrian coin because they would often have like an Austrian and a Hungarian version. 1904 again, 5 centésimos de Balboa. This is a Cuban 2 centavos, 1916, not silver. A 1945 50 ore that I don't think is silver from Norway. Then we've also got a 1921 half shilling 50-cent coin from East Africa. We'll conclude with, ooh, that's a 1907 10 ore. Nice condition. Some of those can be a little bit more expensive from Sweden, but I think you have to get a little bit earlier before they get super pricey. 1941 10 cents from the Netherlands. We've got a 1944 D nickel. We've got a 50 kurush from 1948. And then let's look at these last 6 items here. We've got a 1854, again, 4 Skilling Rigsmont, but not hold, which is sweet. We've got a nice lustrous 1941 Netherlands Indies 10th golden. Got a Persian or Iranian. Super cool. Let's see what that says. This looks like 137 something. Up there looks like 1304 AH, so probably early 1900s Persian silver. Very challenging to acquire often. 1899 possible like love token made out of a, I believe, Swiss 10 ore as well. And 1899 11 over 10, maybe that's like a date, maybe it's like a wedding token or something. A 1933 Panamanian 10 cents. And then here, this is super, let's see if we have any hints as to what this item is. I may not know, I may just put it in a group lot or something. But if you know, please let me know, because last coin didn't mean it to come out like this. Probably going to have less people see it because of that, but what I think as a very fun hunt in front of us, you know, a lot of lower percentage silver, but also a lot of items that might have a touch higher premium, so pretty pleased with this overall, and I'm looking forward to getting into some of my other hunts soon. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to visit our website, treasuretown.com, to stay up to date on everything going on the channel and possibly get some great deals on coins and collectibles. We look forward to seeing you on our future videos, and best wishes until then.